Beautiful people on YouTube, guys. How is it going? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And happy Monday. Okay, so we have a very, very interesting open. We'll talk about this in a second. All right, let me start off my stream here over here in the premium on Discord. And yeah, let's talk about this market and what's even happening. Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting open. I'm not gonna lie, we're probably gonna chop out. I wouldn't be surprised. But we'll see. All right, we will see. But yeah, let's go and start the live trading here on YouTube. I mean on Discord. And go from there. Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome. Good morning. Okay, let's see what we have to deal with today. All right, guys. It seems like every day is a new story. So let's see what the story is today. All right, we all saw the 900 point pump in 1 minute. So yeah, shitty open as always. I mean, bro. Bro, come on now, bro. You can't be surprised, bro. I mean, dude, we pumped nine. Bro, I promise you, in my almost 5 years of trading, I have never seen. I've seen some big candles and stuff. Some war news and stuff like that. It has never been 900 points in one candle. Never. So, I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not know if we should expect anything good today. Um, I don't know. Now, one thing I will tell you guys is looking at market open, yes, it looks very, very boring. But let me tell you guys something. When the market moves like this, every single candle going forward is gonna look very small, but it is not small. All right, guys, look at this. Look, it looks like a small, choppy candle, right? We're not moving, we're not doing much. Look at this, guys. It is an 84-point candle, and it looks like nothing. Why does it look so small? Because this candle is being averaged out by this one, which this one was 900 points for some reason. Or, well, we know the reason, because of Trump, and, he was trying to put a pause in the war for a little bit. But yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not really expecting much for today's New York session. Obviously, I believe that the whole move already happened here. But who knows? I mean, maybe we pump or dump. Who knows? Right? Well, that's why we're here in the first place. All right, guys. So yeah, hopefully we get a good open. Hopefully we get a good trade going. And yeah, let's make it count. All right, guys. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good Monday. Yeah. Let me just put out that I'm live real quick. Here we go. Okay. But yeah, guys. But yeah, okay. So coming to market open, let's start trying to get a read here. All right. Obviously, I'm sure I think, how do you say the word? The sentiment, I think it's called. Is going to be bullish for today. Obviously, we also saw a huge reaction here. There's literally no way. Like, if this happens, I wouldn't even know what to do or say. But obviously, I do believe we're probably going to seek higher today. I mean, it's probably what the market might want. But I don't even think it's even possible, like physically, to the point where we reverse all of this back down. I don't think that's really possible, to be honest. Well, it is possible, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't think it's gonna happen. So what I was thinking coming to market open today was to see if we can get a little bit of a dump. Oh my god, my MacBook is connecting. I gotta go turn it off. I'll do it later. Anyways, so what I was thinking maybe for market open, in which it would be like a really long trade, I will say, but it will be a really good trade for a lot of points, is a simple retracement into this huge, one of the biggest imbalances I've ever seen in my life. Into this imbalance here from the sweep we all know that one of the strongest levels of liquidities for today is 100 million% at 24,345. Right here, right down here. This level bounced up like crazy. All right. So we have an extremely strong level of liquidity here. So what I was thinking was, obviously, we all saw the market pump up over 845 points in one 5-minute candle. All right. I gotta go turn off my laptop. So what we can do possibly is maybe wait for, okay, first of all, not rush any trades coming to market open, because obviously we don't know what's going to happen yet. We don't know if we're going to chop. We don't know if we're going to do this or that, right? But what I want to see is maybe give the market a little bit of time to maybe dump 100 points, which in my opinion is kind of nothing, because obviously we do have a lot of volume in the markets, right? I mean, we're averaging 80-point candles, 40-point candles. So we have volume, right? So I feel like in a few minutes, if we want to dump, maybe we can go down into 345. Um, and maybe take it out and maybe reverse back up from a strong D roll sweep, which will give us a nice bullish bias, maybe. Um, Possibly. All right. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go turn off my laptop real quick because it keeps connecting to my trading view and trading view keeps disconnecting me. So give me 2 seconds, guys. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Ugh. Anyways, I already know someone's gonna be saying I can't hear him. Bro, I left for 5 seconds, bro. Okay. Anyways, so yeah. Now like I said, guys, I know for a fact that we're probably gonna chop today. Like, bro, there's no way we continue going. There's no way, right? There's no way we continue going higher after pumping already 900 points. On the bright side, though, on the bright side, we do have a lot of volume today, which is very good. And I'm sure, I mean, it has to, right? I'm sure this volume stays active all day today. I mean, dude, this volume is kind of hard to die out from. You know what I mean? So we probably will have very big candles all day today, which is good because if we find a trade, we can probably finish that trade in literally like of maybe like a minute or two. You know what I mean? Which is good. You know. But the thing is, the only problem is does the market want to trend? You know, that's the problem. Does the market want to trend anywhere? Because I mean, that this pump is really scaring me. You know, like I know we're gonna have good volume today, but I don't know if the market might want to move anymore. I mean, it's already probably priced in. You know, and once again, we all know if the market is priced in, it's gonna stay where it's at until something else happens. So maybe Trump says something later on. Who knows? But yeah, today could either be a very quick day or a very long day. But yeah, anyways, let me just remark out my levels here on ES just so I know, like, so just so I have a reference as to what's happening. Okay, perfect. Anyways, all right. So let's see what we can work with here. We're kind of pumping up a little bit more here. If anything, guys, today we might have to work with the 1 minute. I know that the 1 minute is going to be moving a lot. In terms of like imbalances. Yeah, look at that. We're literally averaging it out. 50 points per candle since open. So I know we're gonna have some setups on the 1 minute today because I feel like on the 5 minute, I feel like it's gonna take too long to get a setup, and maybe the setups are gonna be a little bit too big. Because like I said, I know we're gonna have volume pretty much all day today. I just don't know if we're gonna be trending. So yeah. And I'm not really looking for a setup right now, guys, or at least not yet. Like maybe in the next few minutes. The only reason as to why I'm not looking for anything right now is because there's not really too much of a trend. And I have this recently. We've had this habit of coming to market open before the market even tells us what it wants to do. We find the setup, we try taking the setup, and then we get chopped out. So I'm not trying to deal with that right now. So I'm just waiting for the market to start maybe trending, maybe creating some highs, some lows, see how it moves towards those highs and lows, and then we trade it because you guys know, yeah, we find some amazing setups with some amazing volume into market open, like 5-10 minutes into market open. We try taking it, we see a little bit of green, and then it chops out into our stop loss. So I'm really not trying to deal with that. Plus, today is the last thing you should be worrying about today is not finding a setup. I promise you guys, every candle is gonna be a setup. Every single candle is probably gonna be a setup, as every single candle is gonna be an imbalance because we have a shit ton of volume to trade. I mean, look at this candle. In 5 minutes, 100 points. All right, guys. So don't worry about not finding a setup today. We're gonna have them. The only thing that we should be worrying about is, are we gonna trend today? All right, because once again, it seems like we're a little bit priced in already. We're priced in here and here. So we don't know if the market wants to continue higher or lower because once again, we're priced into what the current news is at, you know? So I'm just trying to figure out what's happening in the next few minutes, whether the market might want to chop here or not. And it will tell us whether we might want to trade it or might just want to avoid the whole market open. All right. But yeah, let me see. What's gonna be your stop loss today, Blast? Oh, bro, yeah, 300 points, bro, for sure. Nah, seriously, though, I mean, I'll see, bro. Like I said, the only setup that I might want to take today is the thing is I don't know if we see it, bro, because we're trading at the 500s. But like I said, I want to see a sell off into 345 into this huge imbalance. Eventually get a DOL sweep from 345 with good buying pressure, and maybe try to catch longs into all of these highs up here, which would be insane. This would be like a 300, 400 point trade. So yeah, but the thing is, it's gonna be hard because first, number one, it's gonna take forever to see. You know what I mean, dude? We're trading the 500s, and we need to just retrace down 170 points. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, this open is gonna be not. I don't know if it's gonna be tricky, but it's definitely gonna be a little bit hard to get a setup or get a momentum going. Because that's the one and only thing we need. Like I said, we have volume. That's not an issue. It's like, what do we trade it into? David, just be ready because we're gonna have people full sizing. That's not my problem, bro. I don't give a shit. That's all known, but that's their account. Every week is 80 points, dude. I know, bro. I just need. Look, I don't care about the volume, but I just need. I'm hoping we can see a trend here, bro. But yeah, like I said, we're probably gonna have to find something on the 1 minute, and the 1 minute is also pretty choppy. David, what do you think about Lucid? I have never really looked into them, so I don't really have a saying. I've never used them. I have heard good things about them. I will say that, but I've never used them. Nor have I ever really looked into the rules, so I don't know if they're good or not. But I have seen a lot of people saying that Lucid is very good, so you could take their word for it. I've only ever tried Top Step and Apex, and both of those firms are actually very good. I enjoy trading on both. Top Step and Apex. But remember, I used to use Top Step. Um, what's it called? I used to use Top Step before the new updates and everything, so I don't know how they are now. But yeah, guys, we're still chopping here. I mean, surprise, you know. Surprise, surprise. But hey, my people on YouTube, guys, good morning, guys. I'm seeing you guys are spamming good morning in the chat. Good morning, good morning. Here, let me open up my YouTube channel on my other computer. Just so I can read your guys' messages as well, just in case you guys do have any questions. But yeah, here, let me kind of turn it on real quick. Hold up. By the way, guys, did you guys watch the new YouTube video that I posted? If you did, let me know. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. I am gonna be doing a giveaway sometime this week. I'm talking to my person at Apex to see if they can hook me up with some account codes so I can give it out to you guys. Pretty much any funded account of your choice. Let me see. Someone said here, Stone Courtney. Which market data subscription should I get on Tradevate? If you have Apex, it should already be included. But if you don't have Apex, do CME data. Yeah, do CME data. I need a 90% off again on Apex. It's only 80. Bro, it's a 5% difference, bro. You probably won't even notice it, bro. But yeah, guys, I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but yeah, over the weekend or on Friday, actually, I ended up posting. I did post a little bit later in the day, but guys, I ended up posting a new YouTube video completely reviewing fair value gaps. So if you guys need help with that, or you guys want to learn more about my strategy in full detail, that is the video you guys need to watch. All right, guys, it's almost an hour long. All right, but it's an hour long of really good educational content. All right. But yeah, anyways, once again, guys, we're still kind of chopping out here on the 5 minute time frame. Nothing crazy, obviously, nothing to catch yet. This is the one and only thing I'm worried about today. I don't know if we're gonna trend because once again, I personally believe that the market is priced in. So if you were to ask me, I would say that we chop all day, but I really hope I'm wrong. Because once again, it's not very common for the market to pump up 900 points and continue trending as the day goes on. That's not really too normal. The whole reason why we pumped up in the first place was because of news, right? So if it wasn't for that, we would probably just be chopping down here the same exact way. But yeah. Bro said it an hour. Bro, yeah, you guys are saying an hour like it's a bad thing, bro. Is that not what you guys would want? Like a full on video, not like a little 10-minute video of me just summarizing everything. My opinion is priced in. Yeah, dude, in my opinion as well, bro, I do believe that the market is priced in. Like I said, we're gonna have volume today. Every single candle is gonna be a very nice candle. The only problem is where can you trade these candles into? Look at this, 60 points in the candle that we're currently in. 95 points in this candle. 100 points in this candle. 84 points. Like every candle is way more than 80 points, which is beautiful, right? Because I mean, dude, if you catch the right move, you can get yourself a very nice trade in a span of 5 minutes. The thing is where's your setup and where are you trading it into? You know. So yeah, we'll see what we can get here today. All right, in worst case, we can always come back during the PM session. In my opinion, if I were to say anything, maybe the PM session maybe trends a little bit more. But oh, I mean a back. My bad. But yeah. Until what time? Okay, let me ask you guys. Until what time would you guys give the market if we don't trend to get off until later into the PM? I'd say like 10:30. Right now, nah, I don't want to rush it like that either. Maybe like 10:30. Yeah, I'll stay until 10:30. See if we can get anything, and if not, we come back later. Um, if later is even a better option. Like I said, the one thing I want to see today, at least, even if we do end up chopping, which we probably will. I mean, like it's not really, you know. Anyways, the best thing I could probably tell you guys for today is once again we have this huge gap here on the 15-minute. What I would want to see is maybe a little sell off into, or not little, nothing today will be little. A sell off into 345. We take out 345 and then we sweep back up. Even if we chop, like maybe like this, I would still consider taking it because it would be a very nice trendy trade, I would say. But something like this, I would even take. As long as we can get the right read off this low here, which is one of, if not the strongest low nearby, we can get ourselves a very, very good read to the upside. The only thing is we're so far away from it, and us being far away from it, and us not really trending at all, it's gonna be an issue because we're never gonna see it. You know. All this chop in the last week or so, is it due to the war? Probably, yeah. Most likely. Most likely. But yeah. Well, we're still barcoding, so there's not much I can really say here, other than just kind of wait it out and see. Now, if we do end up going back to the upside with no retracement into this low down here, what can we trade from? Because I don't really have too much. I'll just let the indicator find everything for me. I don't even know what that word means, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna see what the indicator can find for me. If it can find any setup nearby, I'll try it. All right, let's see. Okay, so obviously we have this huge gap here. Yeah, there's nothing nearby. The only nearby gap that we have is this one, which I guess didn't get filled by like a little tick. Yep, right there. So that's not really a gap in my opinion. Then we have this one, which is all the way in the 25,000s. So we're not gonna see that today. That's for sure. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to create a setup somewhere here. And that's very surprising because we have a lot of volume today at market open, but we don't have any gaps anywhere. At least yet. Yeah, nothing here. But we'll see. I'm gonna give the market a little bit more. Like I said, I'm gonna give the market till 10:30. If I don't see anything by 10:30, I'll just come back later if the market even trends. And if not, then cash day for a Monday. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now, one thing I will tell you guys is this is probably gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen this happen every single day for the last month. We're probably gonna move during Asia, like most likely. So today, I'm not gonna lie, guys. If we stay cash during the New York session today, I'll 100% trade Asia. Like we're most likely gonna get the move during Asia. If I wouldn't doubt it, I really wouldn't doubt it. Asia has been looking great lately. The Asia last night was okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, some can argue, oh, Purdue, like we pumped up here 100, 900 points. Yeah, obviously that's because of Trump. Asia moving last night didn't really do anything at all, to be honest. I mean, there's not really much that you could trade here, you know? Um, so yeah. But now that we have all of this volume and we're in this range, we're probably gonna move during this tonight's Asia, if anything. I've noticed the pattern. If we don't move during Asia, we definitely move during London. Blast, have you seen price action on oil? I don't really look at oil like at all. Are you planning on going live to go? No. For Asia, no. Like I said, I will never go live for Asia. A little live in the PM though. Yeah, I mean, if we trend, I mean, dude, I'm hoping that we can get a trade here soon. I mean, we're trying to break out of this range. It seems like, but not anything crazy. The 100-point candles today look like a dwarf, dude. I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. Look at this. Well, to be fair, every candle is 100 points. The thing is, what TradingView is doing is it's averaging these candles to this one. So yeah, obviously these candles are supposed to be looking very big, but they don't because of this candle right here. It's all kind of just averaged out. So yeah, these candles look very small, but don't let the looks get to you. You always have to measure them. All right, but yeah, let's see if we can trade into 648 up here, which is our first level of liquidity, and maybe we could start forming something, maybe more into a trend. We did take out this low down here, but to be fair, this low wasn't even all that crazy. So, and we didn't have a setup off of it, so there's not much we could have done from there, in the first place. So maybe we start getting something from up here, hopefully. Let's wait for Trump to be done speaking. Don't tell me Trump is speaking. For real? Where is he speaking? Let me check real quick. Oh yeah, he is. Trump on Iran, possibility of U.S. troops. We don't talk strategy. Yeah, he is speaking. Or he's not really. Well, yeah, he is. Trump on Iran. I have to have as much oil in the system as possible. But I'm assuming oil must be going crazy right now, bro. But yeah, guys, it seems and bro, knowing Trump talking about war, it's probably gonna last all day, bro. Uh, I mean, we're gonna try our best, bro. I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna try my best. You move away from the mic too much. Oh yeah, it's because I have so many like monitors I look at. I have three, so I'm looking at my YouTube monitor, my TradingView monitor, and then my TradeAvate monitor. So sometimes when I'm looking away, it might sound like I'm like moving away. But I'm not really seeing too much here. I mean, I am seeing that Trump is speaking. It's probably gonna be an all day thing as well. But I mean, compared to what he's saying on everything, the market's not really reacting. It's just very, very choppy. So, oh, he is speaking. Wait, let me double check because I don't know if you guys know this, but on YouTube, there's a lot of fake channels out there that they bought their viewers and their subscribers, and they try to like manipulate the market with old streams. So please be careful with that. All right, guys, make sure you guys are watching those streams from a trusted source because let's say for example you're watching and you hear Trump say something about dump the markets, and then you answer shorts and nothing happened. You know what I mean? So be careful with that. All right. Yeah, there is the only channel is ET now. So that's probably an old stream. So please be careful with the streams that you guys watch, guys. It is very important. All right. Like all these random channels, like I'm searching it up on YouTube right now. ET now, NDTV, Profit, Mirror now. These are just random channels, guys. Do not use these things. I promise you guys, if Trump was doing something important in an important speech, you will see it on Fox, the White House, all of those channels, they all stream the Trump speech. So if they're not live, guys, do not trust any of these random channels online. All right, guys. to like it will, it's they're setting you up for failure because all they're trying to do is manipulate the market so maybe they get something on their end. All right, guys. So please be careful. All right. I once fell for that one time. So please be careful. All right. Make sure that you're watching it from a very popular and well-known channel and obviously a trusted source rather than these random channels with like 70 viewers. But yeah, so far just pure chop. Yeah, 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 yeah. And ES is not doing anything either. Mm, Bro, I really, really want to see this retracement back into 345, bro. Maybe during Asia. Because if anything, guys, we can probably get a trade like during Asia that looks like this. I don't know if you guys remember the trade that we cut that was 105 points. Where was it? I think it was this one. Yeah, right here. We could probably get a trade like this, where like during the New York session we chopped all day, which is probably what's gonna happen today. And then during Asia we eventually retraced back into the 15-minute gap. We took out the drawn liquidity and then we pumped it right. This is literally the exact trade that I want to catch today. But like I said, it's probably gonna happen during Asia. I don't think we see anything during the New York session. I think this will be possibly the best trade that we can get today. Because once again, I mean, if you guys are looking at your chart on the 5-minute time frame, there is literally nothing happening. So we'll see. We will see. Let me see. You still never posted the screenshot from your whole week trade. Oh yeah, I gotta do that, bro. I'll post it after the stream. Cause yeah, I never posted my weekly P&L in the announcements. So Blas, what have you been up to, bro? Trying to trade this market, bro. Blas, please alert the entries for Asia today. I usually always do when I trade Asia. Remember, I don't really trade Asia all that often, but when I do, I just do commentary on it. If you can't really understand a commentary trade, then I don't know what to tell you. It's really the same thing, just a little bit more explained. Yeah, dude. This market, we're not going to be moving today. To be honest, ES is probably moving a little bit better than NQ is. But to be fair, ES never took out the lows either. So, well, wait. Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, we never took out the lows either. So, I'm going to wait for us before I end the stream, which I'm going to give it like 30 more minutes. I'm going to wait for us to try to take out 648 and maybe see if we can get a reaction from there. Maybe that could work. Yeah, no, bro. Everything is just pure chop, bro. There's no way we can create a gap anywhere. Yeah, 15 minutes gone as well. Well, to be fair, we still have something here because if anything, maybe during the PM we can probably go into 6:48 and maybe dump down into this 15 minute. I doubt this little this little gap holds, but you never know. What was like trading with Biden? To be honest, yeah, Trump markets are pretty bad and everything. I mean, they're look at the market for the last what 5 to 6 weeks. It's been horrible. But to be honest, yeah, we all always say, like, oh, like we want Biden markets back. But guys, when we were trading Biden markets, dude, it was bad too, bro. Yeah, you would have your good days and everything, but dude, Biden markets, like we would have weeks where we would just chop all week, bro. Yeah, those markets were long, bro. Those longest. I don't know if you guys remember when we were trading Biden markets, we were all begging for Trump markets. Now that we have Trump markets, we're all begging for Biden markets. There's no winning, to be honest. It was all the same thing, dude. With Biden markets, Biden didn't do anything, so the markets are just flat out boring, very choppy, very nothing trendy, nothing crazy. With Trump, you have a super bullish news, then super bearish news, and super bullish news, and then like it's to the point where it's not really tradable either. So there's literally no winning. To be fair, this is not the same Trump market as the first term. Exactly. We should stay cash. I mean, bro, what do you think we're doing, bro? You don't have anything to trade yet, bro. We're trying, but I mean, we're waiting for something to form. If nothing forms, then we just don't take it. Hopefully, this is the start of a good market. Definitely not the best start to a good market that I've seen, bro. Definitely not a good start, bro. We have not gone anywhere today, bro, or at least right now. And if you look at back at the daily time frame, we tried breaking out. It's like, bro, every time that we try breaking out of this choppy range, something always happens to trade back into that range. Look at the daily time frame, guys. We're still back in this. We're back into this very choppy range that we've been trading in. Bro, it's always something, bro. So we can start a winning streak. Bro, I'm trying my best, bro, but nothing has been too consistent. Like, yeah, we have our fair share of wins, but there's a few losses in there as well. So need to move to gold. I don't think gold is moving any better, right? Yeah, gold is moving the same way. Nothing is really moving. I mean, once again, bro, like the market, guys, when we have a big move like this, the market typically doesn't move anymore until the next session. David, do you recommend any videos slash YouTube learning sources for trading? For example, Mark Douglas. To be honest, bro, I've never really read or watched any videos on trading. I kind of just learned everything on my own. Dude, you're the best way to learn. This was for everyone here, guys. The best way to learn to get into the markets, guys, is okay. First things first. Let me tell you guys something. No one in this world will teach you something for free, especially in the trading markets. All right, especially nowadays. That's not happening. All right, so get that out of the system. We all know that's not gonna happen. All right, and yeah, I mean, you might argue you're like, yeah, but there's people online that they teach you the strategy that they trade. Yeah, but they won't never go into full detail with it. All right, there's always gonna be a paywall behind it. This is how it is. You know what I mean? And even if there is someone online that teaches you something like completely, like on YouTube or whatever, it's not gonna be enough for you to actually learn it. Guys, everything in the markets is all something that, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, you have to find yourself in the markets, if that makes sense. Like, you have to learn yourself. Like, you have to learn your emotions. You have to learn like your mindset. You know what I mean? Yeah, like charting is one thing, but like holding the trades, taking profits, knowing when to get out and everything, that's a whole nother thing that only you can learn by yourself. So in my opinion, the best way to learn in the markets, guys, is literally just trial and error and just learning by yourself, just screen time. Yeah, it's all market experience. There's no course out there. There's no video out there. There's nothing. There's literally nothing out there that you're gonna watch without touching the markets and be like, okay, now I know what to do. It's not gonna happen. And I really wish there was something, because if there was, I would be trying to tell it. I'll be trying to do it to you guys. But I promise you guys, there is nothing in this market or in this niche, I guess you can say, that you watch a video or you watch a little mentorship course without trading, and you're like, okay, I know what to do. Now I'm automatically profitable. No. I promise you guys, trading in the markets, it's like 30% charts and 70% mindset. Same thing goes in the gym, right? You guys think about a gym, and you guys think about, okay, like if I just curl my weights, I'm gonna get strong. No, guys. In the gym, it's like what, like 40% actually working out and like 60% diet. It's the same thing. The same way it goes in the markets, guys. If your diet is not right in the gym, no matter how much you work out, you're gonna look like shit. You know what I mean? In the markets, no matter how much you trade, if you don't fix your emotions, if you don't fix anything, you're gonna be a pretty bad trader. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys. The one thing I always tell you guys, at least especially for the people in here that are really trying to make it in the trading space and everything, is trial and error, bro. I see so many of you guys, without respect, you guys are, not all of you guys, but a lot of you guys are babies, bro. Like, you guys see one loss, yeah, I'll put out a trade, it will go down 10, 15 points. You're like, guys, the trade is cooked, the trade is cooked. Bro, if you guys think like that, you're never gonna make it in trading, bro, or in anything. You know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, like be patient and just let the trade play out, bro. Bro, when I'm trading, the one thing I do, the first thing I do is I'm like, bro, I have to close the chat, bro. I'm not gonna bother reading the shit. It is filled with emotions, bro. Like, the trade will go down in a little bit of drawdown, and like the whole world is like crashing down on you guys. You guys start crying about everything, bro. Like, dude, relax. You know what I mean? So yeah, so for my people in here trying to make it, guys, the one thing I'll tell you is, number one, trust the process. It will never be easy. I promise you guys, if trading was easy, everyone will be doing it. All right, guys, and everyone will be successful as well. But one thing I will tell you guys is, trust the process. When you fall, get back up. Don't cry about it, and just keep going. You know what I mean? Remember, guys, every time that you guys fail, there's always a reason why you guys got stopped. There's always gonna be a reason why you guys failed. Always, 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 there's gonna be a reason. All right, so just learn why you failed and try to journal it down, try to gather up enough data and see, okay, when the market is doing this, I tend to lose a lot more often. When the market is doing this, my win rate seems to be getting a lot higher. Guys, you're not going to get successful trading, not in one day, not in 1 week, not in 1 month, maybe not even in 1 year. It takes time, guys. All right. And then it's like I see people in here join, right? They're with me for like 3 months, and they're like, oh yeah, trading doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's the same way how you guys go to school. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, when you guys are in school, you guys know for a fact that the whole course that you guys are doing is not gonna last 1 year or one semester. It's probably gonna be 4 years, 8 years. Whatever you need to do. You know what I mean? Things take time to learn, bro. So it's like I always see you guys in the chat always crying about one little losing streak or one little losing day, and you guys quit. And it's like, bro, like, what the hell? You know what I mean? So, I mean, obviously, this market right here, or trading in general, and a lot of things out there in the world, is not for everyone. You know what I mean? So when you guys quit, obviously, I'm gonna let you guys be, but I always tell you guys, like, bro, like, give it a little bit more time. I'll always help you. That's my job here. Like, let me help you guys out. You know what I mean? If you guys are struggling, it's the same way. Like, I see people always complaining about something, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna quit" and everything, and it's like, bro, I would literally see your guys' message and be like, okay, let me search up this guy's chat history in the Discord. And then, bro, you look at their chat logs, and all they do is cry in the chat, bro. They never ask a question. They never ask for help. They never ask for like a chart review. All they do is just complain in the chat, bro. So it's like, bro, like you were helpless since the start, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't even bother with those people. But I have seen people genuinely try a lot, and obviously they don't get it, because once again, this thing takes time. No matter how hard you try, it'll take time to get. And when I see them and I see them losing hope, I'll always make sure I get them back up on their feet and keep them going. You know what I mean? Because I see you guys trying, and I obviously want you guys to succeed. You know what I mean? Which is why we show up every single day, no matter what. I mean, look at this market, but we shouldn't even be trading this. You know what I mean? I'm about to get off soon as well, because dude, this thing is not moving at all. But at least we showed up. You know what I mean? We learned something new. You know what I mean? We learned that when the market moves like this, such a big candle, we now learned that typically it means that the market is priced in. What does it mean when the market is priced in? Well, the market is trading at the price it should be trading at, which means that it shouldn't be going up nor down until something new happens. So we're probably going to be chopping up until Trump says something new. You know what I mean? So yeah. That's your good teacher. Hey, thank you, bro. You know what I mean? You got patience, dude. Tell me about it, bro. Sometimes I promise you guys, I just, with all respect, I sometimes I just want to curse some people out and just, but I have to be respectful and I have to be, I have to be understanding. You know what I mean? But I try my best teaching you guys, and it works for most times. But some people they're just helpless. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can't really stress out too much on them. But one thing, guys, I'm gonna give the market 20 more minutes. I'm gonna see if it could start moving soon. If not, then I guess it was just hopeless from the start. I mean, but I do believe that we can probably see something during the PM session or maybe during Asia. I'm sure I can probably get a trade during those two sessions, but during the New York session, I don't really think so. But only time could tell. Um, David, with your trading drawdown on the eval and a PA account, would you recommend taking one trade a day if we're risking $500 to $1,000 per trade? Yes, one trade a day should do you enough. Bro, Superman, send that video, bro. Let me check it out, bro. Market's not even moving. Yeah, I mean, bro, we're pretty much priced in, like I said, bro. I mean, the whole move kind of happened here, so everything else is kind of just the market doing its own thing. It's annoying. I mean, dude, just size less a little bit. Let me see. I took our course in paper trading for a year. I jumped in with David and finally got a payout in January. The hardest part is learning how to lose. That's the thing, bro. A lot of people they think it's all sunshine and rainbows, bro. Everyone in here wants to become a millionaire trader and all that stuff, but no one in here wants to lose. So it's like, dude, you were never, like you're not fit for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see if we can pump here to 648 before 10:30. If not, then bro, I'm just gonna get off. This AM is cooked. After 1,000 points pre-market, there's no setups, nothing to do until we got it out of this range. Yeah, 100%. Like I said, I'm gonna give it till 10:30. If I don't see anything by 10:30, I'll just get off until later during the PM session. Maybe go on a walk. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been feeling like a little pain in my body, bro. So I have to get more exercise, bro. I have not been doing too much lately. So yeah. Bro's dying. Hopefully not, bro. But I am gonna get checked out just in case. I haven't been really feeling too good. You start learning how to lose when you tell yourself how much you're okay with losing rather than just entering in trades in X amount and watching where the money goes up and down. Well, that's common sense, but yeah, it does make sense. Blast is the indicator currently included in the premium Discord. Only for the people that joined with the discount that I put out over the weekend. It's like a little promotion that I have going on. bro, bro, Jackie. bro, Gender, isn't that the guy that went to court for a suspended license? I think I've seen that video. bro, what's going on, bro? Getting my first payout tomorrow, bro. Barcode, nice, bro. Nice, that's nice. Good shit, bro. I'm happy. I'm happy for you. 5-figure payout, nice, bro. But you gotta take me out to dinner, bro. I did, Gabriel. I'm pretty sure I did. I did it for a lot of people yesterday. So, bro, okay, what are you trading? How are you up 1.5K on the day? I'm assuming you probably took longs, but damn, off what? You tell me what? No, okay. I don't think I tell you to trade this market. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this market. Because I'm seeing nothing today. I mean, nothing yet. Opening range breakout on ES worked today. Bottom took 25 points without drawdown. Nice, bro. I'm waiting for the 648 level to get taken out. See if we can get a reaction. I'm probably not gonna trade from it, but I mean, look at the volume. So, yeah, Manny, just DM me, bro. DM me. All right, let's see. We're getting a little bit of movement here. Well, a little bit. So let's see if we can kind of take out this high up here and maybe form something. $900 point pump in 2 minutes is sus. I mean, bro, to be fair, it was Trump saying, you know, oh yeah, bro, Baron Trump is the biggest insider ever, bro. Dude, he literally inside trades every big move that happens. He's in it, bro. Dude does not care, bro. I mean, dude, to be fair, like what, bro? Nowadays, any fraud out there gets a slap on the wrist. No one cares, bro. Wait, what did Trump say, bro? It's the whole reason why we pumped up was because I'm pretty sure they were putting a pause on the war, or they were like trying to delay it or something, or do something with it. I know something with Iran. So yeah. Yeah, bro. Baron Trump, bro, dude, he insider trades all of that shit, bro. And but I don't know if you guys saw his Bitcoin portfolio when they were doing the whole tariff thing, dude. Millions made, millions made. You guys do not understand, bro. Bro, it got so popular that literally everyone was copy trading that insider account until he lost everything. Because he took an L and completely lost it all. It's not really like a pause in war. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know what it is. I just know that they're trying to like they're in the talks from what I saw. So yeah, and we haven't taken out this high up here yet. I'm waiting for us to take out 648. But regardless, like I don't really think we're gonna even see a movement off 648 in the first place. So yeah, I'm gonna give the market 10 more minutes. See if we can take out 648. If not, I'm just gonna come back later. All right, let's see. We took out. Nice. Okay, so we took out the drawn liquidity up here, which is a pretty strong one, I will say. Um, Now the question is does the volume pick up here or do we continue chopping? David, do you mind measuring that candle two candles before the current one for the gap? Two candles. So one, two. This one right here. Oh yeah. What the heck? I didn't even notice that we had a gap there. What? Yeah, good eye, bro. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. I mean, regardless, even if we do take this one, we no, never mind. Okay, yeah. Good eye, bro. Thank you for that. I actually didn't. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't even notice that we created a gap there. We're inside of a 1 minute 45 point gap. This one right here, right? I'm assuming. Yeah, but I mean, dude, that this gap is right at the level of liquidity, which is what we're trying to find a reaction from. Trump and Iran. Is this just now? I have instructed to postpone any automatic strikes and power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period, subject to success of ongoing meetings. That's cool. I'm assuming that's why we pumped in the first place, right? That's not now. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we're kind of pumping up a little bit more here. We are starting to pick up a little more volume, which is good. Hopefully, we start trending soon. So we could probably get a trade for ourselves. How long will that take, though? I don't really know. Yeah, no, we're lucky pumping up a little bit more here. Okay, so we could probably start cooking up something here soon. I'm assuming we do have a nice setup on the 15-minute, in which you could probably use. I mean, the volume is nothing crazy, but at least we're starting to break out of some highs here. So we're at least moving somewhere, you know? We have a direction, which is what we need. David, could we have taken longs from 530? From the 60 point for value gap at 925? Could we have taken longs at 530? From the fair value gap at 925? No, you would have gotten stopped out, bro. You would have gotten stopped out on this trade big time, bro. You take the longs off this right here, off the impulse, because this is a pretty nice impulse. I mean, dude, 15 points, that's not bad. You know what I mean? Did it see green first? Okay, so look, you would have entered what, like right here? Oh yeah, no, bro, you would have gotten stopped out way before the pump even happened. Yeah, no, this long would not have played out. Plus, you didn't even. Oh yeah. I was about to say you wouldn't even have had a bias, but you would have here. Yeah, let's see if we can get a reaction here from either 697 or 648. Either of these two, I mean, we could probably get a reaction from them, maybe get a trade going. We do have some gaps to the downside, and we do have some 15-minute gaps as well. Actually, no, just this one, which hasn't even closed yet. But we'll see. Let's see what we can do here. I still believe that it's gonna take a while for us to get something, so maybe during the PM session, I would say, but who knows? Maybe we get like a random selling candle now, and we go from there. The indicators and longs. Uh, from what? What could it be in longs from? Oh, you're on the 1 minute. That's why. I was about to say what the hell. That's why. Yeah, let's see if we can start working with the D-wall sweep here. Because if we can, we could probably get something going. during the AM session. I don't really think so, but we can try. I mean, we'll see. Would you take the rejection from this 5? We don't have a 5. The only gaps that we have are these two, unless maybe I'm not seeing something. But we are dumping a little bit more here, which is actually what we wanted to see. So off of the old sweep. So if anything, we can start getting more of a read here. Probably not gonna rush into any trades, but maybe off one of these two gaps, maybe that could work. But yeah, we rejection off the 5. Yeah, no, we don't have any rejection off the 5. Yeah, no, we are low-key dumping a little bit more here. I mean, we're starting to get more of a direction, especially from 648. So I guess that was the level that we wanted to see first. So yeah, let's see if we can cook something up here. Now, I will probably wait for this down here to get inverse. I mean, it's not super far away, but I definitely do want to wait for that first because I don't want this gap to be an issue. Because, yeah, we can inverse this small one. The thing is, you will only have like a 20-point price target to the next one in which it could stop you out. So I would much rather just wait for this one to get inverse, which is a good gap on its own, I'm assuming. Yeah, it is about 67 points. I don't know what you guys are going to say. And we can just target this low down here for 60 points or maybe something less. Yeah, maybe we could look for something like this. Oh, what the hell? Shit, how will we go up there? Maybe put our stop loss like up here at 648 for the dual sweep, and then we can just put our stop losses. I mean, our price targets down here at these lows here. Yeah, this will actually be a pretty nice trade, honestly. So 24, 5 to 7.50, 24, 43, 2, 50, and then 24, 3, 4, 5. I don't really think we see today, but I guess we could do it as well. Yeah, we could do something like this maybe. From a dual sweep here into an inverse here with selling pressure into another inverse here for the entry into the price targets down here. Not bad. Hey, guys, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a second. Hold up. All right, guys, I'm back. But yeah, no, I mean, we're getting some very nice selling pressure here. It actually looks very, very clean, very nice. So if we can hold down below this inverse, it will confirm that sellers are in control. If we can hold below this drawn liquidity, it will confirm the bearish bias. We get selling pressure. The inverse is 5-minute gap here. We have room for lower. So yeah, the setup actually looks very clean. I mean, the one thing I'm obviously a little bit worried about is, yeah, we're turning back into the choppy range. So there is a slight chance in which the price can slow down. But right now, at least it's picking up a little bit more here. So it does look very nice. And on the bright side, ES is also pretty bearish as well. ES did take out the high here. So this setup actually looks really good. So yeah, I actually really like this. And we don't have a 15-minute gap, so we don't have to worry about anything on the 15-minute at least. I'm just a little bit worried with prices not being too stable and just being a little bit choppy. But obviously, that's been the case for like the last 6 weeks in a row. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but no, this setup actually looks very, very nice. I actually really like it. Two inverses. I mean, if we can get it, selling pressure, DO sweep. Both ES and NQ are bearish. Room for lower. Not bad. I'm just a little bit nervous with price because once again, these wicks can be very, 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 they could be an issue. That's all I'm trying to say. But setup wise, I do like it. Second 5 points out. I mean, bro, what do you want me to do, bro? Blast, would the fair value above the massive candle have any effect to price if price was just into it? That's kind of hard to tell. For me, bro, I don't like trading these huge gaps here. I feel like they don't like. It's very hard to get a very precise entry because, dude, we can bounce from anywhere in this like 800-point range. So, I personally don't really trade these. We should take ES because it's leading. Well, ES is not really moving, to be fair. So, if you trade ES, you'll probably get like 3 points max. Also, ES doesn't have any setups. Oh, has something there, but yeah, it's not really holding it too much though. So yeah. Now let's see if this even holds. I mean, dude, we could. Yeah, the setup looks good, but bro, to be honest, we could probably still just be chopping with us out without us even knowing. So yeah. We'll see if we can set off. If not, I mean, if we continue holding above 648, I mean, there's not much we can really do. But I will definitely leave this as an open idea because I would be pretty open to taking this. Setup looks really, really nice. I mean, maybe it takes some time to create an MSS. I mean, we technically are in a bullish trend. We have higher lows constantly. So I guess in this case, we might have to start forming the MSS model here. Something like this as we go lower into that bearish bias below 648. The thing is, just with this volume, it's going to take literally forever. So we don't know if we even see in today's session. And another thing to worry about is number one, obviously, chop potentially forming around this area. And number two is if Trump says anything at any given time, bro. Bro, trading, dude, trading is such a pain, bro. Especially in this sub market, bro. I completely forgot about that. That the whole reason why we're doing this is because of Trump. Thought we had a trade. What are you talking about? We have a setup, but it hasn't played out. Sorry, man. Yeah, it's on the screen, bro. Retracement model. I mean, even if it was, bro, we haven't really retraced into the gap, so and it's still a little bit choppy. So if it stays like this, I just won't take the setup. But if we do get a spike, then I'll be open to it for at least a quick scalp. I mean, maybe, hopefully. because the selling pressure is trying to kick in, which is a good sign. The thing is, I obviously don't want to be taking shorts, and then the market just chops out here for like 20 points. You know what I mean? Trump will speak later today. I don't know. I'm not sure. Dude, what am I seeing in the chat, bro? Come on now, bro. Anyways, let me lock in real quick, guys. Because we are trying to get some more selling pressure here. We are approaching this 5-minute gap here, so let's see if the selling can actually hold down here. And if it can, then we go from there. I'm gonna see if I can get an entry, maybe like around like 5.8, 580, maybe. I'm just hoping that we don't chop too much. You know what I mean? But see, now we have officially retraced into the gap here, so we can bounce. I probably want to take longs from it though, because I mean, let me see something. It'll be like a 45-point bounce. You can enter there, so you'll enter the DOL, and then from DOL number 1 to DOL number 2 is actually not bad. You'll get like a quick 1-to-1 there. But longs is not really my best interest right now. Honestly, the selling pressure can hold this down into the inverse, and if it can, then we can go from there. Again, we're gonna get a dump here. I hope so. This volume right now, it's not really screaming anything at us, to be honest, but the setup is there, to be honest. So I'm really hoping we get something and just not pure chop, because these last few candles have just been pure wicks. Wick here, wick here, wick here. You know, so I obviously don't want to be entering shorts with a bunch of wicks, and then, you know, it gets scary because we get near the stop loss, then we go back down, and it's just a whole roller coaster of emotions. So I want to be making sure that if I enter, you know, we enter with good volume, which is what I'm trying to look out for here on both NQ and ES, but I'm not really seeing anything yet. So I'm hoping we get it before we get the entry, because if not, the entry will be a little bit rough. Yeah, if I do enter these shorts, I would put my stop loss here at the draw on liquidity, which will base the whole bias from this trade at 648. So obviously size to what you can afford to lose, because it'll be like a 60-ish point stop loss. If we take the trade, of course. I'm just really hoping that we don't chop here. Because, yeah, right now, price does not look the strongest. Although, yes, we have our bias and everything. Yeah, these wicks, they're not really big, though. Yeah, 18-ish point, you know, nothing crazy. So, there's not that much to worry about, because the volume is a little bit dead on its own. But I just don't want to be in a trade where it takes forever. We see a little bit of drawdown for like an hour. You know, we're questioning the trade. You know, I don't want that type of trade. I want a trade where it shoots down, we take it, and that's it. No questions asked. You know what I mean? I don't want to be trading this type of volume. So I'm going to be a little bit skeptical when entering, if I even find an entry. So I'm not going to rush anything just yet. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. Because I always make the mistake of trading like super choppy markets, even though it's like a beautiful setup. And yeah, sometimes it plays out and everything, but dude, it's such a pain to take a trade from. So I just don't want to be stuck up on that. I mean, how many points are we averaging per candle? Because maybe we can get like one quick. Yeah, we're averaging still in the 40s, so we can probably get like one good candle, and maybe just take the whole trade for ourselves. So you're still breaking past some lows here, but it's still wicking a little bit. So I'm still like a little skeptical here. There's two things that I'm scared about today: Trump and chop. Because I don't want to be in a trade when Trump's saying something, and I also don't want to be in a trade when the market is chopping and not going anywhere. Like I said, although we do have our bias and everything, it's still the volume still does not look super super supportive. So it's like, yeah, the setup can work and everything, but it's like, you know. So if anything, obviously, and especially with the stop loss that we're probably gonna be using today, which would be the stop loss of drawing liquidity, I would definitely suggest sizing light on this one. If you don't, then obviously it's not my trade, but that's something I do suggest if you're gonna take this. Yeah, dude, this thing is still very wicky, man. I do not like that. I'm really, really hoping that we just get like a random impulse to the downside. That'll be our best choice because, dude, I do not want to enter off this price right here. Although, like I said, it looks amazing. Like I love this. ES and NQ are bearish as hell, or not as hell, but they're pretty bearish. You know what I mean? We have our reasons to go down. We have an inverse. We have room for lower and everything. It's just this volume is not very supportive. So we could take shorts and then randomly we just get like a random green candle. I don't want that to happen. So before I enter, I am gonna be making sure that we have the best volume possible. Because if not, I'll probably just skip on the setup. We have a data high to take out. I think we took out a pretty strong high though right here. Let's see. We're getting a little bit more selling pressure. A little bit at least. See if it even holds. Yeah, no, back to waking. The data high will be all the way up here, which would be a whole trade on its own. I mean, who knows? Maybe we can bounce off this gap and maybe trade into that data high. The thing is, I won't look into longs until we're able to hold above 648. This level will tell us everything. Not only is it a very strong level of liquidity, but like I said, it will just tell us everything. So I mean, hey, if you guys are looking at longs, maybe. I guess I'm not gonna rush into anything, but I would say maybe just wait for a reaction from this gap here, because worst case we can bounce here, hold above 648, and maybe we look for longs into these two remaining data highs up here. I don't really think we see longs, to be honest. I mean, the market is shifting, but it's not shifting with volume, so we don't know if this is gonna be like a random pullback with no volume, and then we just randomly pump, or we just completely dump down here. I'm hoping for the dump down, but I'm open to taking either direction. It's just whatever the market trades into with a lot of volume. But we're about to find out. I mean, we are still trying to sell off slowly but surely, but we're still trying to sell off here. So I guess only time could tell. But the setup does look really good for shorts, though. Like everything is lining up bearish, just not super bearish the volume, but we are getting our fair share of selling. I'm just hoping that this holds, because if we do get an entry, which is getting near, I just hope that it really holds down good. But let's see. We're inverting the gap here, so let's see what we can get. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time to kind of inverses. I just don't want to get wicked, bro. Okay, guys, just start hovering over the sell button. I really just don't want to get wicked below this inverse. I'm waiting for obviously a little bit more selling pressure. Wait for the wick to get out of there. And if we can sell back down, then I'll just enter off that. But yeah, so far no entry yet, guys. I'm just waiting for an impulse here. Like I said, this volume is very, very like sketchy. Although the setup is very tempting to take, which I really, really do want to take it. I'm just a little bit sketched out with this volume. But let's see. Let's see. Obviously, like I said, just prepare yourself, because obviously we already got the inverse. We just need to wait for the nice selling pressure to kick in, and then we get the entry, which will just confirm to us that sellers are in control and they want lower. So let's see if we can hold this. Now, the thing is, okay, let's say, for example, right, we inverse this gap here and we end up reversing all the way back up. I don't really know if we can look for longs off this. Remember, guys, I'm not in yet. Remember, I'm still waiting for a little bit more selling pressure below the inverse to actually confirm that sellers are in control to then enter shorts. Because right now, I wouldn't want to enter off this right here, obviously. So I'm not in nothing in anything yet, but I do definitely want to look for shorts if we can reverse this back down. I'm just a little bit skeptical with this volume, bro. Now, if we do, I'm not gonna lie, if we do end up bouncing back into 648, I know we inverse the gap, but I do might want to count it as a fair value gap bounce. And maybe just look for longs into that data high, because KK did have a point there. That data high is very important. Thing is, obviously, it'll be because yeah, look, we're getting a bounce here. So good thing we didn't answer all those shorts because the selling pressure was a little bit weak there, but the buying pressure is kicking a little bit more here. So the thing that I wanted to say was we can potentially look for longs because we barely inverse this gap, which is why I didn't enter the shorts. So we can maybe look for something like this into the data high. I'm not super in love with it, but with this buying pressure, we could probably make it work. I don't know. I want to give the market a little bit more time because dude, this volume is so confusing, bro. Or not? It's not that it's confusing. It's just very slow. So like, there's nothing looks confirmed. Are we gonna get longs? Are we gonna get shorts? Are we pulling back? Who knows? That's the problem. But yeah, either longs or shorts can work here pretty much off of the reaction from 648. I definitely do want to look more into shorts. I'm not gonna lie though, like, because obviously, I mean, dude, we're overbought like crazy here. I mean, we could probably still trade into that data high, but I really do want to look for shorts. So hopefully we can get a pullback here. But we'll see. But if not, I mean, if we want to hold above 648, then I'll probably just look to trade into longs into the data high. But thankfully, we waited on that selling pressure to see if it can kick into that inverse because yeah, the market pulled back pretty much instantly. I mean, to be fair, if this candle flips back from green to red again, then I'll 100 million% enter shorts off like the inverse here. But for now, I'm not really too in love with longs nor shorts. Like nothing here really looks too promising. So yeah, good thing we didn't answer off that because we didn't see any volume there. Like I said, it doesn't really mean that the setup is messed up yet. I mean, we can still go back down. As long as we hold below 648. Remember, guys, this level will pretty much tell us everything. Question is what is price doing? You know? Do we want to bounce off the gap above 648? Do we want to hold below into an inverse? That's what we're trying to wait on right now. So I'm just trying to be I'm trying to be locked in right now to see what I can get here. I'm still open to those shorts, by the way, guys, but I'm just waiting to see if we can even get a candle flip. Because if not, I'll just probably look to take longs into the data high, which will only be 2 price targets. I mean, it'll be 3. I mean, to be fair, yeah, they're pretty much close to each other. Yeah, let's see if this candle can dump back down below again. Because maybe all this was a pullback. Because now we are getting a little bit more selling pressure. Once again, guys, I'm just trying to look for a reaction here. That's all. But yeah, now the selling actually looks very fucking strong, which is the green to red that we want to see. Obviously not in the same candle, but definitely in price. So let's see if maybe this time the shorts actually holds down here. I just don't want price to be so choppy, bro, and so weird like this. But yeah, guys, I guess just start preparing again to see if we can get the shorts this time. Because yeah, we are rejecting quite strong here. Yeah, I guess just start hovering your mouse over the sub button again to see if we can hold this below with a little bit more selling pressure. I guess we could find an entry below this candle break here and maybe go from there. That's if we even want to hold it. Because the volume is picking up. That is for sure. In these 2 candles, the volume did pick up compared to these. So I guess something is happening, but I just really hope we don't chop here. And then ES, kind of doing the same thing. Nothing crazy. Yeah, see if we can hold down the shorts again, hopefully. I just don't like these wicks, bro. It's such a good setup, but so many bad wicks. I'm not gonna lie, if we can't hold the selling pressure in this candle, guys, I'm probably just gonna get off and just wait for the chop to kind of play out. I'll give the setup a shot, but if we don't get the selling pressure in this candle right here, which is what we need, then I'll probably just skip out on this setup. Because like I love the setup. It is such a well-confirmed setup and it looks so good, but the volume is just not there. Like it looks super sketchy. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be entering shorts, having, telling you guys that the setup looks amazing, and then randomly we just reverse. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to have that happen right now. And then yeah, I would love to look for longs above 648 as well, but I'm not really trying to force it because there's no really good setup here either. So if anything, I guess the best thing, if these shorts don't end up playing out in the next 2 minutes, I guess the best thing to do is maybe just get off and just let the market play out, and then we just come back later until something new forms. Because right now, yeah, this thing is not really that all that good. Dude, this price is not clear, bro. Thankfully, we're still cash. For how long? I don't know. But hopefully not for, hopefully we get something soon. Yeah, very weird price here. I just don't like how we pumped and then just dumped them. We're still not doing anything yet. So like I said, if we can't hold this candle up for like the next 1 to 5 minutes, guys, with the selling pressure that we want to see, I'm just gonna get off and stay cash for the morning. It's like we're trying to go down, but it's like still very choppy. So not the best look. Although it is such a beautiful setup, but it's like we're trying to sell off, which is like the thing that's like tempting me to want to take shorts. Like we keep getting these pullbacks back to the upside, and then sellers just keep taking it back in control. But the 1 minute pretty much says is showing what I'm trying to say. I'm just waiting to see the impulse here. I want to enter off an impulse. But let's see if this next candle can maybe hold the inverse down. So we can get slight pressure here. I just don't want to enter off this slow ass market, bro. The MSS one will be right here. Yeah, dude, this thing is not moving. Wow, bro, what a good setup. But yeah, it doesn't really seem like we could do much from it. I'm not gonna be like, even if we do inverses, I'm not gonna be entering just because we're going below it. I need to see volume, bro. Like, I need to know that there's enough sellers to at least see PT number one all the way down here at 527. But dude, right now, bro, we have not moved in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We haven't moved in almost 30 minutes, guys. So it's like, bro, I would love to take shorts here and everything looks literally primed perfect, but the volume is just missing. And obviously without volume, no matter how many confirmations you have, the setup just won't work because the market's not moving. I mean, so it's like, dude, I'm dying to take shorts here, but I can't see myself taking shorts here, guys. I just can't. I'm hoping that as I'm talking, we just randomly sell off like crazy, so I can be like, what the hell? And then we enter. But for now, I can't, bro. I can't trade this. As much as I would love to, man, I just really can't. Such a good setup. Such a good setup. But yeah, no, we might have to come back during the PM session. The thing is, during the PM session, what are we going to trade? Because there's no setup either way. The AM is not leaving us with anything to take for the PM. Because typically when I tell you guys, oh, hey, like let's trade the PM session, we typically always have a setup that we always look forward to, but we don't have anything here. There's nothing on the 5 minutes, there's nothing on the 15 minute. There's nothing here. Wow, but what a boring day, bro. I mean, to be fair, we kind of didn't know about it because of this right here, but yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna stay cash to this, bro. I'm not gonna try with the setup. I'm super tempted to, but I just can't see myself trading it. And if it works out, at least we were right. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, this setup is not worth it, bro. I don't see it being worth it. And it'll probably play out just very slow, but I'm just not trying to risk that much, especially on a Monday. Let's see. We're gonna this kind of might have a little bit more selling pressure. I am seeing it be a little bit more aggressive. So at least let's see if it even inverses. But I'm not gonna trade him. Fuck that. The thing is, what can we trade during the PM though? I don't want to be trading all the way down here because, dude, we're trading in the 600s. So to take out the liquidity down here, we need to dump 300 or 260 points. I'm not trying to do that. So we need to set up here, and we don't have anything. So I don't know. I don't have anything. As soon as we get off, it's gonna dump 100 points. I know. But yeah, would you guys be down to get off and just take cash for the AM? Maybe try to see if we can get anything during the PM. Because right now, obviously, this is not tradable. We have such a good setup, and it just won't hold. The volume is just chopping through it. Yeah. All right. Bet. Yeah. I think the best call right here would just be come back later when the markets get a little bit more clean. But yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later then. All right. Stay on in the charts. Try to see if there's any setups. I'm gonna stay on as well. But I'm not trading this price. I'm so tempted to take shorts here. I just can't see myself taking shorts. Not with this volume. DM me, D-Park. I marked all my messages red. So if you guys have DM me and I haven't responded, it's because I don't have any of my DMs open. Or I marked them all as red. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get off this market. All right. I didn't really see any trades, so there's not much I can really catch here. So cash day, which is better than red day, so there's no complaining there. But I'm sure I can get if I can get you guys something during the PM session, I will most likely stay on all night and try to catch something for you guys for the Asia. All right, guys. So yeah, just keep that in mind. All right. But yeah, for now, guys, I'll see you guys later then. All right. I'll see you guys later today. All right. Keep the notification on and let's see if we can catch something. All right. I'll see you guys then. All right, guys. Peace, guys. Peace. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. Unfortunately, cash day for us so far. I am going to be live later during the PM session and maybe even during Asia. I won't be live on YouTube, but I will be live in the premium. So if you guys do want to join for 80% off, guys, I currently have an 80% off discount right now, which is actually a very, very, very nice promotion that I'm doing. So if you guys join the premium for 80% off, I will also hook you guys up with 1 month of the automated indicator for completely free. And the same thing goes with the 3 month. If you guys get the 3 month option, I'll hook you guys up with a 3 month indicator. All right, guys. So if you guys do want to join the premium, guys, this is the link down here. I'm gonna put it in the chat here, right over here. And if you guys do want to join, guys, it is code 80 to get 80% off the monthly and 3 month, and it is code 60 to get 60% off the lifetime. So if you guys do want to join, guys, click that link in the chat, and I'll see you guys on the winning side. I will be trading later today during. Oh, we're pumping. Of course, we're pumping, guys. I will be trading later today during the PM session, but for now, I'm just gonna let the market kind of trend out a little bit and just see what it does. And I'll be active with the premium later today. All right, we are starting to move a little bit, so I'll probably be on in just a few minutes. But I'm gonna be on with the premium other than YouTube. So if you guys don't want to join, guys, join the premium for 80% off, and I'll see you guys in the winning side. But yeah, other than that, guys, cash day for me so far. I'm probably gonna get a trade with this pump here soon, but yeah, for now, I'm just gonna get off. All right, guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys.